fellow Star Trek fans. I'd like to welcome you back to another video, and this video is going to be very exciting. Recently, there are a couple of things I bought from Master Replica. I had purchased the Enterprise XL version of the NCC-1701D, and eventually I want to do the comparison between the gold and the original. I want to do the same thing with the NCC-1701. But today, I just got a package from Master Replicas. So I'm not sure if that's the Enterprise D or if it's the William Shatner autographed Enterprise XL Gold NCC-1701. So my friends, without further ado, let's go over to the desk and we'll take a look about and see what's in the box. Okay, let's take a look. Again, I'm not sure if it's the William Shatner signed Enterprise NCC-1701 or if it's the XL version of the Enterprise NCC-1701D. So let's take a look. This came from the Royal Mail. So this came a long way. So we got the packaging, and I opened it up from the bottom to kind of get the all right, let's get this out. Give me a minute. So my friends, I'm thinking this is the William Shatner signed Enterprise XL Gold Edition. And let me check out the invoice. And the packing note, we've got the barcode SSSEN632S-Z0 XL U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701 William Shatner. Love it. You can see info at masterreplicas.com. So it comes in a bubble wrap as well, and oh, look at this. Look at that, buddy. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm so psyched. I finally have something signed by William Shatner. So we have the XL, and it's in the special box. The only thing, it doesn't have a magazine, and that's kind of a bummer. Let's see if this is the one that flips open with the magnet. It's got the Master Replica Series seal, and man, I'm gonna have to cut it. It's a magnet that holds the box closed, and I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to cut this. So let me. Ever so slightly. I hated to do that, but there's no other way to open up the box. Okay, so this packaging, the special boxing, has the, it's like a magnet that goes in it. So let's open it up. And looking at the inside of the box, you can see Star Trek, the official Starships collection. This model is a part of a collection of the die-cast replicas of Star Trek ships. Each model is based on extensive research, and wherever possible, the original CG models are used to create effects for the TV show and movies. And we have the Enterprise D, and I have that one coming, and we have the Enterprise E in XL. And this is Eaglemoss Hero Collector. So the first thing I notice is we have Star Trek, the original series, we got William Shatner, James T. Kirk, Signature Edition. Enclosed, you will find a hand-signed William Shatner plaque, limited to 250 worldwide. You can see the picture of the infamous Captain Kirk. All right, and, oh, come on, even this is sealed. All right, so we have to, so I need to cut the envelope to open it because it is sealed. How am I going to go about doing this? Let's do it this way. Ever so slightly, I trimmed the edge, and let's get to the plaque on the inside. I thought it would have been a little bit larger. Okay, so when it comes out of the envelope, hopefully you can see William Shatner, James T. Kirk, limited edition. See, on the plaque it says limited edition of 500. And I'm wondering if that's just because of the other two that they had with Probert and Kira, because those were 500. Supposedly this one is 250. That's what it says on the envelope. But it actually says limited edition of 500. This is the signature series from Master Replicas, William Shatner. So let me put this somewhere where we can display it. And let's take a look at the ship. So, looking down into the box, much like the other one I've shown you, there's the padding, and we have the bases. So let me show you the base first. The U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701, and it's marked Special 4148-AE. 2023 CBS Studios. So let me try to, we're going to take this out of the plastic and we're going to set up the ship. Trying to do it without ruining it. Okay. So you can see the base. This base is almost exactly like I had shown you with the XL Gold Edition, the regular edition, but obviously it doesn't say special. Put that to the side, and the way it's held in place is it has the it almost looks like a goalpost, and it has the little clips where you can put the ship in. Okay, let's take a look at her herself. I feel like I should have gloves on, but I wish I had some white gloves, but I don't. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. It feels like the whole thing is die-cast metal. So it feels like the nacelles are plastic. The nacelle pylons are plastic, but the secondary hull is metal, as is the nacelle pylon and the primary hull. And look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. You can see the bridge, B and C decks. You can see the beacons, the navigation beacons. Ah, look at that. We'll swing her around and you can see the impulse engines behind B and C decks with a bridge on top, the little elevator or the turbo lift, back to the impulse engines, the impulse deck. And going back, the nacelles, the back of the nacelles, they have those little balls, the little half circles for the production model. One of the things that I can't help but notice, uh-oh, look at the cargo bay. It looks like they put it in upside down, whereas the little observation post, or that little thing that lights up, is absolutely supposed to go on the top. But it's glued into place, so I'm not gonna even attempt to mess with that. But bring us around, you can see where the sensors are going to be in the back. Coming up to the side, we can bring us to the housing of the deflector dish. And look at the deflector dish. And what's special about this model is that it's coated in gold. I don't know, I think it's 14 karat gold. You can see the bottom, the sensor dome. And you can see the little landing pod triangles. And you can see the beacons that are underneath. And way down on the sensor dome, you can see the phaser cannon. Looking at the bottom, you can see the deflector dish again. In the deflector dish housing, we go to the side. You can see the side of the primary hull, the secondary hull, excuse me, the saucer pylon. And look at the nacelle pylon. Of course, they have the little windows on those. And looking at the Bussard collectors, oh, she's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the cooling fins that are on the back. As we go to the end caps, look at that. She's just stunningly beautiful. Take a look at the other side. You can see the chiller grills on the inside with the cooling radiators or the cooling pipes. Taking a look at the inside. That's a good shot of the deflector, not the deflector, the impulse decks, the impulse engines. And going down to the shuttle bay, you can see the little observation lounge, the observation area. And that's the only thing that looks a little bit off, is that the bay doors, the hangar bay doors were glued upside down. But that's okay. This thing is just amazing. Looking at the bottom of the ship, it's just gorgeous. And coming back around to the front, you can see the windows with the little sensor bands that are around the bottom. And let's see that we have you can see the three little windows, the iconic little windows, and the one in the middle would have lit up. And coming back around to the other side. So let's put this aside, and I'm going to show you guys how to put the base together. And I don't want nothing to be ruined. So let's put that over there. So when it comes to doing the base, it's pretty straightforward. Because it's the same on both sides, it doesn't matter which way it's facing. You just have the little square peg that goes into the square hole, and see how it leans back a little bit, and the ship is going to go, the primary hull is going to go in through that way. So let's try to put her in. I'm going to put the box to the side for 1 minute. We'll take a look at the box in a minute. So let's bring her in. And it slides in just like that. And in a minute, I'll take you off the camera and we'll go around and I'll show you guys this absolutely lovely lady. And we put I want to make sure not to touch the signature, but we put the signature. I was hoping that there was a place to kind of put the signature, like a special kind of a display, but there's really no place to put the plaque. So let's put it there for now. All right, let's take a look at the box. Because I get so swept up in what was inside, I want to show you the box too. So we get the box, and it's got a picture of the model on the front. You can see the way the mounts are going to hold it. So the back, the primary hull, it gets backed in and it goes up in front of the Bussard collectors. This is Hero Collector, and you can see they have the other ships. We have, it looks like the Enterprise NCC-1701A. That looks the Ambassador class. It looks like the Enterprise C, which was NCC-1701-C. And we've got the original NCC-1701. And it looks like we have the Enterprise B, that's NCC-1701B. And we have the Klingon Bird of Prey. And this one on the bottom looks like it could be the U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701E. You can see this United Federation of Planets logo. It's got the leaves with the circle, and you can see the stars with the 3 twinkling. This is Star Trek, official Starships collection. And this is the gold U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701. Now, when you look at the ends of the box, and I don't want to knock her off her stand, so let's put this stuff over here. I'll keep this like that. So on the end of the box, you can see we have the beautiful NCC-1701D. Below her, looks like we have the Voyager. And then we've got the Klingon, looks like a Katinga-class battle cruiser. And that looks like the Enterprise NX-01 on the bottom. The other end of the box is a little bit different. You can see the picture of the model, and this is Star Trek, the official Starships collection. Gold U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701 Hero Collector. Alright, looking at the sides of the box, it's pretty basic. Again, it has a picture of the model, and it's the Star Trek, the official Starships collection, the gold U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701. Again, from Hero Collectors. The other side of the box is the same. We've got the gold Enterprise Starships collection, the official Starships collection, the gold Enterprise. And again, you can see the Master Replicas seal. And yes, I sacrificed mine because I want to show you guys the ship. So looking at the back of the box now, again, this is SSEN632. We got HeroCollector.com, Star Trek. Eaglemoss Incorporated, 2021 West 36th Street, New York, on the 3rd floor. 10018, all rights reserved. Eaglemoss Limited, 2021, Premier Place, 2 1/2 Devonshire Square, EC2M 4, UJ, London, UK, all rights reserved. And finally, Eaglemoss of France, 2021, 144 Avenue Charles de Gaulle, 92200, Neuilly-sur-Seine, France. Collector's model, not designed or intended for play, for children under 14. They didn't say anything about children in their 50s. And it just has basically the same info. It's written in different languages. 2020 CBS Studios. Star Trek and related marks are logos and trademarks of CBS Studios, all rights reserved. So that's basically everything that's on this box. And the way it is, the way it stays closed, is there are magnets that hold it shut. And when you open it, you have the deep, the protection for the model, which is made of foam. And again, I was hoping that there would be a book with this, because I have a book with the Gold Enterprise, but the signature edition does not come with a book. I don't know about the Andrew Probert Enterprise D, if that comes with a book or not, but this one did not, and that's everything that's inside of the box. So this is a beautiful collector piece. I wish I had like a hutch or something to keep it dust free and keep it safe. Let me put the box to the side for a minute. So when it comes to the plaque, the total of this was about $400 with the shipping. And what I was hoping was, I was hoping that this would have been a little more, just a little more elaborate, because it seems like this is actually cardboard. It's not even plastic. It's just cardboard. And you can see William Shatner and I've never actually gotten to hold William Shatner's signature, but I guess it's almost like a doctor, how a doctor would just scribble. Would you guys ever think for a minute, if you saw this, that this would be William Shatner's signature? But this is James T. Kirk from the Signature series of Master Replica. And other than this is basically just the gold edition. And my next video on this is we're going to do an unboxing of the regular XL Gold Enterprise as opposed to the William Shatner Signature version Gold Enterprise. So that being said, now let me take you off the tripod and I'm going to show you around up close and personal. We're going to take a look at this lovely lady. And again, I don't want this to keep falling. We'll zoom right in. Let's take a look at the bridge. And we got B and C decks. Going back, we've got the impulse decks. And we're going to the Bassard collector on the nacelle. You can see beautiful. The gold just adds an elegance to the model. So let's swing around to the starboard side. Let's zoom into the bridge. B and C decks, you can see the turbo lift in the back. Going to the impulse decks. Deflector dish housing. Go up to the nacelle. We've got the Bassard collector up front. Going back to the cooling fins in the back and the end caps. Beautiful. Alright, let's swing her around. This little thing is pretty hefty. I want to make sure that you don't drop it or have it knock over. Because this thing weighs about, probably about 5 pounds. Alright, let's zoom into the back. We got the bridge. We've got B and C decks coming back. We've got the impulse decks check out the impulse engines. And we've got the primary hull, a saucer pylon. Coming to the back, you can see the nacelle pylons with those iconic rectangles that are on the fronts, or the insides of them. And let's check out the observation deck. And right down to the shuttle bay doors. And that wouldn't be hard to rectify, but it's glued pretty well, and I just don't want to take a chance. Let's see if it's not, hopefully it zooms in. It's because of the stuff on the bottom. I use newspapers as to catch things when we do the projects, but let's look back to the, if I'm going to be able to zoom in on the ends of the nacelles. Love it. All right, let's swing her back around to the port side. So basically, that is the William Shatner Gold Enterprise. That's a great picture of William Shatner from Star Trek The Original Series, James T. Kirk's signature edition. Enclosed, you will find a hand-signed William Shatner signature plaque, limited to 250 worldwide. And when it comes to the plaque, again, we take a look at the plaque itself, and it's cardboard with the, I don't know if it was painted or if that's like a special finish that's on it, but I was really hoping that would have been metal, but it is what it is, but it does have William Shatner's signature, and I love it. Again, you can see it says William Shatner. Or I'm wondering if he was putting Bill Shatner. But anyway, this is from the official Starships collection, and this was William Shatner signed. U.S.S. Enterprise Gold Edition, NCC-1701. I love it. I was waiting for this in anticipation. Like I said, there was no markings on the outside of the box because I didn't know if this was the Enterprise D or the U.S.S. Enterprise NCC-1701. But either way, I would have been happy. Obviously, I like this one better, and this one was a lot more expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video, and we're going to unbox both of these side by side, because I do have the Enterprise Gold NCC-1701 like I showed you guys in the intro, and we'll do an unboxing and we'll compare side by side. So my friends, until that video, thank you so much. I appreciate all the kind words and the support, my fellow Star Trek fans. Until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.